Here we are, the dynamic sensation against Frankie Vane, and there's Doc Daniels outside the ring. I hope he doesn't get involved in this one, Bulldozer.
You know, Doc Daniels has come to the WWF for a reason. Not only has he brought his own stars, but he's also scouting some more. That's the word on the street.
Well, Frankie Vane starts off with a big takedown, headlock on the dynamic sensation, and the crowd is loving it here in Bridgewater. But the dynamic sensation trying to ease his way out, but Frankie Vane with those big arms. Oh, but look at the reversal by the sensation.
Frankie's attempts for a submission were in vain, Jimmy James, and this match continues.
Referee Zach Carter making sure that the dynamic sensation doesn't pull the hair. That's a Doc Daniels trick if I ever heard one.
You know, he is quite dynamic indeed. He can do it all in the professional ring, from the submissions to the high flying to the brawling. His tactics are immense and immaculate.
Look at the bridge by Frankie Vane. He turns it around into a hammer walk on the sensation.
And Doc Daniels does not like what he's seeing whatsoever.
Sensation in the ropes, and there's a clean break by Frankie Vane.
Zach Carter right up in there, making sure that he breaks quickly.
The dynamic sensation, why does he carry around that candlestick?
He's trying to bamboozle somebody, I'll tell you that much. That's what you do with a candlestick, you bamboozle someone with a candle.
He should be wearing a tie with that suit, but that's all I'm talking about right now. Frankie Vane is ready to lock up, and they're calling about tie-up. Dynamic sensation was a little hesitant, and a go behind by Vane.
Frankie Vane trying his best to get out of the submission maneuver very quickly.
Sensation grabs a leg, reverses.
And Doc Daniels is spitting some advice, words to live by.
Trying to maneuver his way out. Vane gets the arm in there. Ooh, and another go behind. Ooh, a nice amateur takedown there.
Frankie Vane is trying to impress with his power in this one, but I think it's going to be all for naught. You can't recover from the combination of Doc Daniels and the Sensation.
Well, Sensation gets him with a side headlock. Looks like he grabbed the hair there, but I'm not sure. Shoots him off. Vane goes down on the shoulder tackle. Sensation off the ropes.
May have hurt his neck.
Oh, a deep arm drag by Vane and make it a pair.
We've had quite a technical back and forth so far in this one.
How about three?
And we get it.
Oh, the dynamic sensation heading for higher ground than the outside. He get a nice caress there from Doc Daniels.
You know, the Sensation is quite new to the wrestling circuit, Jimmy James, but that was quite a venture maneuver, going to the outside and going to his manager, Doc Daniels, to get some much-needed advice with the kendo stick.
Well, I think he's just a little winded here, perhaps not taking Frankie Vane too seriously.
And the cameraman was almost in a precarious position right there.
Missed the elbow. Frankie Vane was thinking there, ducking the clothesline. A big power slam by Vane.
That was a wild clothesline attempt by Sensation.
2, it might have been 3, but Zach Carter says 2, and Bridgewater get a little excited there.
Quite a back and forth contest in this one, Jimmy James. You have to give the hand to Vane for having the upper hand right now, but I think Doc Daniels has him right where he wants him.
Clubbing blow to the back by Vane, then a low blow there, and then some more clubbing blows from Vane here. Sends a Sensation in the ropes. Reversal. Oh, a nice neck breaker there.
Spectacular maneuver. Frankie Vane has already hurt his neck in this one.
Oh, kick out. Sensation did not hook the leg. Perhaps a mistake.
The key to this one will be Sensation continuing to work on the neck. He cannot forget about that fact that Frankie Vane has been hurt very much in the neck, and he's got to keep up on it.
Sorry there, Bulldozer, but that was a knife-edge chop by the Sensation. You are correct with everything you were saying, surprisingly. Ooh, swinging a miss there by Sensation, and another hip toss.
And back to that knife-edge chop, that would cut through a $2 steak.
It could. Indeed, it cut through a $2 steak. And why won't Doc Daniels just shut up?
Any relation to Gabe Sapolsky?
I don't know. He looks exactly like him, but here's a big scoop and another big slam by Vane. Off the ropes. Oh, and a big elbow across the solar plexus region.
I know this is off the mark, but that elbow was on the mark, Jimmy James.
This is true. Kick out 2. Perhaps Frankie Vane going for the cover too early in this one. Perhaps he needs to work on the Sensation a little more.
I would be concerned about Sensation's odds of winning this contest, but he's also dynamic, Jimmy James, so you cannot deny him the fact that he will get a second win.
Well, he is dynamic and a Sensation. He is the dynamic Sensation. And a little forearm to the back there. Vane apparently holding his eyes I believe the Sensation gave him a thumb to the eyes when Zach Carter was not looking, or it could have been Doc Daniels.
And a beautiful club to the back of the neck on Bane.
Choking him with the rope there. And why is he putting his hands on the officials? Oh, because Doc Daniels, he's choking him with a kendo stick.
Right on the neck, Jimmy James, right on the neck. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That's some business casual Daniels has today. But, ooh, snapmare, takeover, and yeah, working on the neck, off the ropes. Ooh, a nice clothesline there by the Sensation. A little flash there, Bulldozer.
Yeah, flash indeed. 4th of July came a little late, but the World Wrestling Stars has it early.
Well, here in March, 4th of July is not until another 3 months, 4 months. But
came early, like I said.
Come
You gotta listen to what I say.
Oh, a TKO neckbreaker there. I have not seen a move like that. Sensation is bringing out some sensational maneuvers.
Finally, you give me credit where it's deserved, Jimmy James.
Oh, he just shined his wizard, Bulldozer.
That was both on the head and neck regions of Frankie.
Ooh, a lackadaisical cover, perhaps being a little cocky. Frankie Vane kicks out, and I gotta tell you, this crowd's getting behind him. They're Ricky Belushi and Bridgewater.
They want to see Frankie Vane have one last gasp in this one, but I think it's too little, too late. The alarm's gone off, and I think Frankie hit the snooze button.
Well, European uppercut in the corner, and a big knee to the face of Frankie Vane.
You are one peeling.
I will not dignify that with a response, but Frankie Vane is coming back here. Couple blows to the guts of the Sensation, but now he's back on the mat.
These guys are giving each other blows back and forth in this one.
Irish whip in, head down. Oh, he telegraphed that one in a swinging net breaker by Vane. Could this be the point of the match where Frankie Vane turns around, Bulldozer?
Like you were saying, can he turn the tide working on the neck? His neck isn't working, so perhaps he thinks he'll take out the neck of his opponent, Sensation. But there Daniels is.
Jaw jacking again.
Oh, wham, bam, thank you, man.
He hit him right in the face with a kendo stick. Referee Zach Carter did not see it. How did he miss that?
He'll be almost as cross-eyed as a former Patriots quarterback after that one.
And that's a 3 count after that maneuver. The dynamic Sensation with the sensational slice on Frankie Vane.
Credit must go to Daniels for Frankie getting for Frankie going down and Sensation getting the victory.
That is very true. Without Doc Daniels, the dynamic Sensation would not have even been in that match. The blow to the face with a kendo stick was what put Frankie Vane out. Doc Daniels, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Be careful with your conjectures.